Hey, what's up everybody? This is Anthony from Anthony's Customs, and for this review we are looking at the Marvel Legends Spider-Man Classics Scorpion figure. He was one of my favorite characters back when I was watching the 90s animated series, and this figure looks like they took him right out of the cartoon and put him into plastic form. If you take this off, which is just a firing projectile, it looks almost exactly like it did in the show. This is still to date one of my favorite looking Marvel Legends figures. It has some flaws inherently in the design, but in terms of aesthetics, you can't beat it. They did an incredible job. All of those little rivets and details are sculpted details. You can't get that nowadays, not for a standard retail price. So it's incredibly impressive. They're shading throughout all of the paintwork. It's just a really solid figure. I absolutely love this guy, and I think you will too. He's almost 7 inches tall, so he's got some size on him, which is good. They did do a metallic version where the face was painted over too. I don't particularly care for that one nearly as much as this one, but some people prefer it, so that's up to you. Same exact figure, just different paint. As far as articulation goes, the head, it could be better. It's only on a swivel. I wish it had the disc joint in there to let him look up and down. So that's a little disappointing, but I can easily overlook it for all the other good stuff this guy has. Ball hinge shoulders, bicep swivel. Actually, I think that shoulder's supposed to go like that. No, it's not. Okay. So bicep swivel, double jointed elbow, glove rotation. I do wish the glove rotation was back here, but since he's got the really tall gloves, it would have been hard for them to do that right up against that other joint. So I understand that, so that's okay. He's got a wrist hinge, finger hinge. The finger hinge isn't probably the most useful thing in the world, but it is there, so I can't really complain about that. And you can give him kind of an open hand pose, so that's okay. He does have a diaphragm joint instead of an ab crunch, so that is one of the drawbacks to this guy, but it's not, you know, I can live with some things if the rest of the figure is done really well, and I think this guy is. So it does swivel. It doesn't lean too much. It just has like a little bit of a kind of a shift. So again, it's disappointing, but I can overlook it because it does look really good in terms of sculpt and all that kind of stuff. Waist swivel, T-jointed hips. They are a little bit loose on mine and past ones that I've had, so be aware that the hips might be a little loose, but they are T-joints, so that's good. We have a thigh swivel. It's stuck on that one leg, but that one you can see there. Double jointed knee, that's nice. There's a boot swivel, ankle pivot, toe pivot. Really nice sculpt throughout this guy. It looks, like I said, it just looks perfect. The tail is bendable, and it does have that firing mechanism on there. He does tend to get a little back heavy, so if you're going to pose him in a pretty dynamic pose, you'll need to support him, but that's okay. What are you going to do? You know, they have to make it out of something, and if they wanted it bendable, they had to make it out of this material. So it's a little heavy, but it's still really well painted, and it looks exactly like it should. So I recommend this guy 100%. If you're a Spider-Man fan or a fan of Scorpion at all, you need to have this guy in your collection. I don't have it, but he did come with like a little newspaper stand that you can crush. So that was kind of a cool little piece. I don't know what happened to it. I had it, but now I don't. So it's probably around here somewhere. But he does come with that, so that's another bonus for this guy. So there it is, guys. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more figure reviews, custom figures, and other good stuff. And in the meantime, keep collecting.